What is going on, guys? It's Mr. Banks here. And today I want to go over a couple of the trades that we took to net $4,000 on the day. First, I want to start off by going over Roku. But big shout out to the team today. I mean, we absolutely ate. While everyone was getting chopped, we were winning. And that's because of the strategies that we teach and how we teach our group. First day, $700. So congratulations to the team. Maneuvering the market today. Super proud of you guys. So let's get into the actual Roku trade. So this Roku trade is important because this is actually a relative strength name, and this is how we trade relative strength names in the morning. Now, what do I mean by relative strength? Well, compared to the rest of the market, these names are showing strength, right? Right at open, they're showing a lot of strength and momentum to the upside. As you can see right here, we had a lot of relative strength on Roku. So taking a look at Roku, what are some things that I want to look at when we are going to play these morning momentum relative strength names? Well, one, obviously seeing a lot of strength right out of the open. Again, if you guys watch my videos, I take my entries on the 2-minute time frame. So that is why I am using the 2-minute time frame. You could use the 5, but I prefer the 2. Check out my videos on the BBR strategy. So we have big strength coming out in the morning trading session. One of the things that I want to see is a break of a big level. And you guys can see this on Roku already. We had a big break of this pre-market level, right? And as we know, if we break pre-market high with a lot of momentum and strength, there is a very high probability we're going to keep heading higher, or at least enough for us to get a nice trade-off in that morning session. We're not holding this all day. We are not taking a nice day trade scalp, if you will, on this momentum. So one thing that we saw was a nice big break of the pre-market high. One of the things that we use is above the 200 MA, showing bullish thesis, and then at the 13, which is this green line right here, across the 48, which we got. So that's 2 bullish check marks for me, showing that we are headed to the upside. And the third check mark for me is that we broke the pre-market high. So we have 3 confluences going for us now. That's showing us we have a high probability of heading higher. Now, once we see that we have a relative strength name, we need to wait for a nice little pullback. If we pull back and hold at a certain level, usually want to see a nice flag out, right? A nice flag out pullback, hold a certain level. That is when we take a position because the risk to reward is there. And in this case, you can easily see this. Once we broke above the pre-market high right here, we had a nice flag out right into this 8 EMA, and we held this 13 EMA. But more importantly, what level did we hold? We held the pre-market high. So guys, with this big strength and momentum out of the open and flagging out into a big level like this pre-market high, right? So this pre-market high flagged right into it and holding the 13 EMA. Guys, this is showing you that this has strength, that this demand is there. Also, we're seeing a lot of buying volume coming in, right? We have buy volume coming in, showing there's heavy demand. So when we see a big break of a level, even if you don't use my strategy, an easy way to tell is, okay, we have nice strength, and now we're holding a big level, which is a break of this pre-market high, guys. We break pre-market high like this with strength. I pull back into pre-market high and hold. There is a very big high probability that we're going to take this trade higher. If you use this, you can use this on any trade that looks like this. So we had a nice pullback, took the trade here, and we absolutely ran it up. We had another nice flag out here into the 13 EMA again that you could have ridden up as well. So we had 2 big opportunities here on Roku with this relative strength name. We had a big run up to this level, came back, and what do we hold? Go ahead and shoot this right here, pre-market high. And what else did we hold? Let me redo that for you guys. What the hell? Sorry, guys. We held this pre-market high, right? Pull back into the pre-market high right here. And then what else did we hold on this level? Guys, again, this is holding a major level. What level is this holding? The initial run-up. So let's take a look right here. And we could see that this initial run-up at open, we pulled back. Not only did we pull back into that 13 EMA, but we also are holding this initial run-up level. So guys, this is why levels are so important. When we come back and pull into these levels and we hold as support, we know that risk to reward is there. So again, we broke pre-market high right here with a lot of strength, pulled back into this 13 EMA and held that pre-market high. Boom, first trade. Holding a big level. After that, we were in the trade. You could have sold here. If you weren't in the trade yet, you could have waited for this pullback right here into this 13 EMA again. And what level we were holding? That initial run up that we saw a nice rejection from. We are now holding the 13 as well as this level. This was another nice risk to reward to head up and take a nice trade on this relative strength name. So guys, look at levels, know the break of the pre-market high. This will show you how to take these relative strength names. Now, again, I want to go over one more trade with you guys. Let's go over the SPY put. A lot of people are getting messed up on SPY today, but if you use the BBR strategy, quite simple. So today, what we were looking at, well, we had this nice bounce off of the 200 EMA today, heading up to the pre-market high and failing. Now, once we failed this big level, right, we're showing that this 200 EMA is a massive level. Once we came down and failed, what were we seeing? Well, we broke below the 200 EMA now. Once we broke below this 200 EMA, that is now showing you bearish, right? Because if we're above, bullish, if we're below, bearish. So now we're below this 200 EMA here. The 13 crossed the 48 under. So bearish. Again, two things going for us bearish. Now, once we came and broke down this 200, we broke down this big level of support, which we saw at the open, and we could not break above right here is when we went ahead and took puts here and absolutely ate on it, right? So we had a big break of this level right here. This is why levels are so important. Support, turn resistance, right? Support, turn resistance. We're below the 200 and the 13 crossed the 48 EMA down, showing us a bearish thesis. So again, this one that we took for 51% SPY 396 puts, we took right here, entered. We knew that this big area of support could turned into a resistance, right? A support resistance flip. We took it right off this 8 EMA. We were below the 200 EMA, showing a bearish thesis, as well as the 13 cross below the 48. Now, I go into a lot bigger detail in my other BBR videos, so check that out. I just wanted to show you guys a quick overview of some of the trades we took today. Hope that made sense. Hope you guys are now understanding how to take relative strength names in the morning. And this was just a really quick breakdown of using the BBR strategy on that SPY put that we took today for 51%. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I will see you next time. Be sure to like and subscribe. Do not miss out on any of the educational videos that we give on a daily basis. I will see you later.